Welcome to What Am I Looking At, a podcast from the Department of Art and Design at Arkansas State University. My name is Dr. Leah Long, and I'm a professor specializing in ancient art. Throughout this series, each presenter will be giving insight into works of art that are in some way unusual, sometimes strange, sometimes hard to understand. I hope you enjoy today's exploration of the visual on your radio. A large Greek vase that dates to 650 BC comes from the sanctuary of the goddess Demeter in Eleusis, Greece. The pot is a neck amphora used as a burial to inter the dead. The so-called Eleusis amphora depicts the first securely recognizable narrative scenes from ancient Greek art. A favored early story was about Perseus and Medusa. Medusa was one of the mythical Gorgon sisters, monsters who were so ugly that just the sight of them could kill you. Upon directly looking into their eyes, men would be turned into stone. In order to stop this scourge, a king challenged the legendary hero Perseus to kill Medusa. Assisted by the gods, Perseus looks at his own reflection in his shield rather than at her to lob off her head. Unfolding around the curved body or belly of the pot, the Eleusis amphora shows a specific moment. It is the moment after Perseus has beheaded Medusa and her sisters are chasing him. The headless body of Medusa floats behind Perseus as he takes off. Only his legs are preserved, but he is clearly in full flight. Probably the most inventive and unique aspect of this painted vase is the way in which the surviving sisters are portrayed. They too are running, with one bare leg fully exposed from their long skirts, in a way that to me looks almost exactly like the famous Angelina Jolie leg pose from the Oscars. The sisters have bronze cauldron heads, much like those excavated from the sanctuary of Eleusis. Bronze cauldrons were used as votive gifts for the gods and are archaeologically attested in sanctuaries in temples throughout this period. The sisters have gritted fence-like teeth, with snakes coming out of their hair and shoulders, and giant eyes stare straight out at you, the viewer, as if you are also in danger of turning to stone. This is the invention of the terrifying face. We are in a fascinating and experimental time in Greek art because the iconography of mythical figures are not yet standardized. Elsewhere, and later on, Medusa will be shown as a real woman with snakes coming out of her hair. This era was known as the Orientalizing period and was named for Greek interaction and artistic influence with the ancient Near East. Stylistically, decoration moved from geometric patterning to an exploration of the figure, which was already well established in Near Eastern civilizations. But it also shows that in the telling and retelling of these myths that the Greeks were living in an oral culture, where the stories had many, many variations, and the images did too. Next time, we'll explore the scene of Polyphemus and the Cyclops from the Odyssey on the neck of the amphora. What Am I Looking At is provided by KASU in collaboration with the Department of Art and Design at Arkansas State. Stay tuned next week for another look at art over your airwaves.